Kelia, would you like to be a mother in the near future? Would you like to be? Would you like to be a mother? That is it. So those of you who would like to be a mother, let us see what would happen if you want to be a mother. Immediately after fertilization, you see it is very simple for fertilization to take place. Very simple. So now, we are going to look at fetal development. Fetal development. What is this? Fetal development. Where does this come from? Yes. Fetal comes from fetus. Very good. Fetal from? Fetus meaning? Someone can call it foetus. Foetus, the way you want to mention it, but you can call it whatever you want, but as long as you write it like this. So fetus comes from where? What is this fetus? Yes? Yes, he says it is the baby in the womb. Is she already a baby? He or she a baby? Can we remove the fetus and we say, hey, this is a baby? No. What is it? Yes, blues. It's a zygote. Very good. That immediately after fertilization, as we said, we form what? So all these stages from a zygote into a baby, you can also call it a fetus, as long as it is still inside. So a fetus can be this structure that is undergoing development till birth. A group of cells. A group of what? That will undergo development till a baby is born. That will undergo growth and development till a child is born. All that, all that we compasses into what we call a fetus. So it means, remember, it was an egg. Yes? An egg with its nucleus. And here we have our sperm there. This sperm, which is always having ability to do what? It is also having a nucleus. It has ability to swim, and it comes towards what? When it reaches the egg, remember there are others there. There are others there trying to come, but this one is very fast and says, we said they were about 300 million sperms will enter, and they want to reach where? The egg. But one will do what? When one enters, where do others go? They die. What kills them? So this one has come first, it will enter. After entering, this was one nucleus, all right? This was another. This nucleus was a sperm nucleus, while this one was an egg. So the sperm nucleus meets with the egg nucleus, and they become what? Now these are two what? Two in plural. One has met the other, we have formed two. Two nuclei. What is that spelling? N-U. One at a time. N-U. Two nuclei. That is what she says. What is the plural for nucleus? Yes. Nadia is telling us plural for nucleus. Who can read that word? It is nuclei. So the plural, the singular is nucleus when there are many there. So now this zygote is made up, the first zygote formed is made up of two nuclei. The first nucleus was from the egg, another one is from the sperm. Now remember, imagine, with your head, with your hair, with your everything that we see on you, you came from only two cells, which you cannot even see with your own eyes, but see them on a microscope. Here you are, a man or a daughter. So what happens? It is a long journey of 9. Immediately when you were, the egg of your mom was fertilized, you were as small as 0.5 micrometer. That we could not see you unless we could put you somewhere. But because this egg is about a few millimeters, immediately after fertilization, you could have just grown to 1.5 millimeters. 1.5 millimeters on a ruler looks like how? On a ruler, it's just something small, which you can see just with your eye. Then let us see those stages. That after fertilization, those stages, two cells are dividing. What do you see? The zygote is now a fertilized what? When you look there, this is a fertilized egg. That is the first stage. The second stage, this egg is now producing other what? What are you seeing here? The two cells which mate here to a sperm and an egg have divided to form. This is a two-cell stage after they have fused. Because at first, after fusion, now these two is the cells really separate, all together. After fusion, the cells are still here at the zygote level. They are still sounding like one cell. One nucleus of a male has entered the nucleus of what? Of an egg. So they look one, but now they divide. When they divide, but they remain in one circle. This is the second circle. We have two cells. Which process are these cells dividing? Which process are these cells dividing? One is telling us. We have this. Now, the other cell had entered, as we said. After entering, this was the sperm. A nucleus of a sperm entered there, and this was an egg. Now we want them to divide it, produce two cells, which are separate, but still in one circle. What process is that? Fertilization, process of division. Process of division. The process is called I know this term is very new, but you have to get it. It is what? Who can read the word? Mitosis. So all cells divide by mitosis. Even when you are growing, you were born when you were very short, but now you are tall. All that process of growth is called what? Mitosis. And mitosis occurs over a period of time under the control of hormones. So this is how division takes place. After this point, each cell is going to divide. Two cells are going to divide also to produce two. Are we together there? So we have here, two cells have produced and they have become four cells. Each one is going to divide into two. Mitosis is dividing. I'm saying insurance. Kabirigus. 1, 2. The cell is divided. 1, 2. The cell is divided. It is cutting like 2, 2, 2, like that. So at this point we have divided, and now there are two cells here. There are 4. 4 are going to divide into 8. 8 into 16. Then, in other words, after they have become many here, we might not count the number. They form what we call a ball of cells. Now they are it is a ball of what? But they are not far away from one another. Because if cells were far away from one another, you could not be born one. Would you be born one? Maybe you could be producing an eye alone and a leg alone. But you must remain in that ball. And that ball is what we call a blastocyte. Then now here, this is the fetus. At the time of 8 weeks, it has begun showing the signs of becoming a human. 8 what? So before 8 weeks, how many months are in 8 weeks? So before 8 weeks, if we remove this womb, what you will see is nothing like a structure of a human. We shall only see what? You will not even see, because you will not even see that these are balls of cells. You just see something which is meaningless. But at the 8 weeks, you have begun seeing a structure of a human. But this structure is similar to other organisms. Even when you go into cows and other things, you can find the same structure. Still, it does not show that it is a human till some time, which we are going to see, that a person now can be called a human, different from others, at the time of 12 weeks. At 8 weeks, this stage of 8 weeks, even in hens, though they don't reach there, there is a stage they reach and they are like that. It is from 12 weeks altogether. 12 weeks, this is when we have that. Maybe this is a human. And remember, the head is very, very, very big. So in that case, all that is what happens. When you are in your womb, in your mother's womb, this is what was happening.